If I have another life at all, I will once again beseech Allah to give me the blessing of living this life again. I am not being a martyr when I say that I don't regret putting my career on the back burner. Even the gods pardon someone who makes a mistake. I had a rosy picture of marriage till I was exposed to the huge responsibility of being Dilip Kumar's wife. Saab never asked me to give up my career. In fact, he encouraged me to continue acting after marriage. But, after a while, my heart was not in my career. I just wanted to take care of Saab. Producer Ram Mukherjee was making Hum Hindustani and he wanted to cast me opposite Sunil Dutt. But it was decided that I would look diminutive before him, and the character too was such that she portrays herself to be opposite of what she is. No one has ever seen Shami Ji frowning. My mother, Naseem Banu, who was called the first Peri Chera or beauty queen of the film industry, had taken me to London after she saw me taking fancy to her gagra, lipstick, and dance to the tunes of her film songs. For her, academics were more important than films. Our needs are minimal. As my grandmother Shamshad Begum was a noted classical singer who had settled down in London, we used to receive several people from the music, film and literature fraternity at home. People like Baid Ghulam Ali Khan, Mehboob Khan, Khwaja Ahmed Abbas, K. Asif, etc. used to visit us regularly. No marriage can be flawless and perfect. Every touch and hug that I got from my grandmom and mom was therapeutic. I could have easily carved out a niche, but I realized that Saira Banu the actress can be replaced, but nobody can substitute my duty towards my family. I have always said that if we had a son, he might have looked like Shah Rukh. Looking after Saab, his life and home now comes naturally to me. My grandmother, Shamshad Begum, was an accomplished classical singer, and I'd often urge her to teach me. She would demand that I sit and practice singing with her, which I never did, but I finally did sing in Mohan Kumar Saab's Aman. I am grateful for every day that I get with the people I love. It is out of love and not duress that I look after Dilip Saab. I am not looking for praises to be called a devoted wife. Just to touch him and cuddle him is the world's best thing that's happening to me. I adore him and he is my breath itself. The people in Chennai and Mumbai are equally cultured and well informed. I consider myself very fortunate. In my family, I've seen women being devoted to their husbands. I grew up watching that. To me, it is a very natural thing. In the very early years of our marriage, I took seriously ill and I had to be hospitalized in London. Leaving everything aside, my John was by my side, staying awake at times while I slept secure in the knowledge that I have strong hands clasping my hand, praying silently for my recovery. My husband deserves the top honors for the work he has done and the man that he is. While my brother Sultan and I studied in England, my mother Naseem Banu would take us for a holiday to Europe in our vacations, which began sometime in July, and from there, she would always bring us to India without fail. She was insistent that we never lose track of our Indian values. I never minded stories of the beautiful women associated with Dilip Saab. I had placed my entire trust in him. My marriage was a dream come true for me. I am at my best within my family fold. Outside, I am withdrawn, aloof and reserved. As a producer, I have the luxury of coming and going according to my convenience. As a director, I cannot do that. I gave up my acting career at its peak for the same reason. It was never my ambition to watch myself in magnified close-ups on screen. I have been singularly blessed to be a granddaughter to one of the most accomplished classical vocalists of her time, daughter to one of the most ravishingly beautiful actresses ever, and wife to the greatest actor. What more can I desire? I am as attached to my career as a producer as I was to my career as an actress. Every scene in Ganga Jamuna has been spellbinding for me. I can see the film any number of times and still not be able to pinpoint a scene and say this is the best scene. Every scene is perfect. We don't want any starry trappings that would make us obsessed with ourself and our image. If a woman's husband is India's Kohinoor, why won't his wife be a Sati Savitri? Our marriage is the most important thing in my life. I don't miss having a child because Saab is like a child at heart. Never ever I went to any producer/director for films, and I never accepted small role in any film following Junli. When I stopped my work in films and took over the management of the house, sometime after marriage, my new avatar was replicated hilariously by Dilip Sahab a few times, having me and my mother in splits. I started my life as an admiring fan, and fortunate am I to marry him and see the different aspects and qualities of this great human being who was not like any of the people I had met and spoken to. No marriage is perfect. How can it be, when as human beings we are not perfect? It is mutual love, respect, and adoration that keep a marriage ticking. Ours has been as good and enduring a marriage as so many marriages that have survived the ups and downs for 4 decades. I am still head over heels in love with my Kohinoor, Yusuf Sahab, the way I was when I first felt attracted to him as a 12-year-old. I will always remember Shami Kapoor as a bottle of champagne. He was bubbly and full of energy on the sets, at a party or anywhere you met him, at any hour. As colleagues, Shami Ji was my first co-actor and the hero of my debut film Junli in 1961. I met him for the first time at Kashmir's Shalimar Bagh, where we were filming the song Kashmir Ki Kali Hun Main. I was an excited teenager, fresh out of London College, and had pursued films against my mother's wishes. I remember Shami Kapoor for his great sense of music. If he loved a song, he would go to any speaks of his obsession as an actor. He wanted everything according to his film's mood. His demise is a serious loss to the film industry. Personally, I have lost a friend, a protective elder brother, and someone who was full of love and warmth. Well, Dilip Saab was a family friend. He knew my parents, so we were always invited when there was a function at his place and vice versa. I did my first film Junli, and it became a hit. That film was the first one to bring the real color on the big screen, which was Eastman color. I always wanted to sing, but was too shy to do so.